Yo, what's up, random people of YouTube? I haven't been recording much. I've been playing always every day, obviously, but I haven't recorded much. But today, besides the fact that we're starting a new raid season, and besides the fact that Storm is event is going on, I actually want to talk about Vision today, because Vision, I think, is very undersold on YouTube, all by all YouTubers and all the top 10 characters and whatnot. Vision is insane, in fucking insane. And if you guys didn't get him in the last raid, well, not raid, in the last blitz that he had, or didn't have him before, and you're not using him, you're out of your freaking mind. Because Vision is insane, and this is why. So first, I want to talk about the Solar Beam, the ultimate here, because first of all, this counters every tank in the game except Kingpin, not Kingpin, Kingpin is, I guess, a tank, and it counters him completely. I mean, this renders Kingpin completely useless. Completely useless. But I was talking about Thanos. Thanos is the only tank that this attack doesn't counter, because it has like 100% resistance, and only like 2 characters can break it. I think Jessica Jones is one of them. But the fact that this ultimate just counters Captain America, it counters Kingpin to Oblivion, Drax, basically any tank. Even if you look at things, it counters even the evade of what's his name, Hand Sentry. Sure, it's not going to do any damage, but it's going to take the evade off all of the characters. So then afterwards you can hit it with Quake, or you can hit it with the crossbones, or you can hit it with anything else you have. But this first going to take the evade off everyone. So this is just one ability, and it counters a whole class of characters that we all use in every fight. So that's insane. And it's absolutely insane. It clears 2 positive effects. It does damage, but who cares? Yeah, 220 damage, great. But clear positive effects from all characters. It's crazy. And if you have Scarlet Witch, sure, you can apply bleed, but that's like the icing on the top of the cake. But I mean, it's insane. This ultimate is insane. And then if you go here to his first attack that I actually maxed to level 7, this attack, no one talked about it in the top 10 orange ability mat, whatever. But this is the first thing I did when I got the abilities. Sure, I could have upped Black Widow, and I'm going to up her now. But this gives me a whole lot more than I think anyone else. I mean, sure, Yondu has a really good, but I'm not using Yondu, so what's the point of upping him now, right? So now his level 7 attack, I hit one primary person for 260 damage, and I can chain to 2 more people, so that's 3 people in one attack. And I apply offense down to all of them, so that's 3 characters at the beginning of the fight. If I choose to hit the first hit at the beginning of the fight, because Vision is kind of fast. It's faster. It's like 114 or something, which is kind of fast. So at the beginning of the fight, I can just apply offense down to 3 people before they even had their turn. So that's their damage nerfed by 50%. That's crazy. And on top of that, I can apply bleed as well, always to tech enemies. So that's obviously crossbones. So not only I cut his damage by half, I also do bleed on top of things, on top of the 260% damage, which is insane. It's absolutely... I use this, and no one deals any damage anymore. Like, half of their characters don't deal any damage at all. It's like 50% is nothing. So, and this is his basic attack. And, yeah, crazy. 3 people. That's insane. And now we're going to go into his dive bomb, which is his second attack. And listen, it deals, fuck the damage. Deals 210. No one cares. It attacks 2 people, and it applies ability block to 2 people. And as I said, you get this on turn 1. I didn't say that, but I'm saying it now. You get this at turn 1. And Vision is faster than Captain America, faster than basically most characters that are in meta right now. So, yeah, you can apply ability block to 2 people on turn 1 and stop them from using anything. And this is where he comes in handy when you're playing against Thanos, because he moves before Thanos. So on first turn, you can ability block Thanos, and then he cannot taunt. So if you use this ability block, and then you slow him with Quake, and his next turn is going to be after you demolished half his team, or even more than that. And if you have Black Widow, you can just continue, using this. Well, you use this first, and after that, you use Quake to slow him. And Black Widow, you can stun him. And then he does not even do 1 turn this whole time. Well, he uses like 1 turn and do nothing, because he's damaged as shit, and he can't use his ability. So that's about it. That's all he does, and you just deleted him from the board with combination of Vision and Black Widow and Quake, which both are really good characters on their own. So yeah, that's just insane. And if you combo him with Black Widow and Quake, you can just delete people off this game. And they won't do anything in fights. Kingpin, it completely negates him. Like, if I see a fight with Kingpin, I know that Kingpin is gonna do nothing in this fight. The second he does his boss whatever and buff everyone up, it's the second I use the solar beam and boom, take everything off. So it's really crazy. And on top of that, you have Crossbones. He counters Crossbones completely as well. So most people use Crossbones and Kingpin together. And Vision just fucks them up real fast. Ability block to Crossbones. You have the first hit to apply offense down, so his explosion does half the damage. And you apply bleed to him as well every hit. So it's crazy. It counters 2 of the high meta arena, I guess, teams, I guess, which is Crossbones and Kingpin, and almost everyone uses them. And sure, maybe in attack, when you're attacking Vision, and the computer is using Vision, maybe he is a little bit easier to predict, obviously. But I mean, still, it's absolutely crazy, the amount of utility this character gives you. On top of things, just the things I've mentioned are crazy. It's crazy good. But also he has his passive, and then he gains dodge. He got tons of dodge, and also he gains defense up for 2 turns on spawn. So for half the fight, he has 50% more defense, which is crazy. And of course, if you want to use him with a tech team, every tech ally gains defense up for 2 turns as well as Vision. So that is crazy if you use it with Crossbones or with rockets. And definitely crazy synergies. And yeah, he's insanely good. And I feel like people don't talk about him as much as they should. And sure, Black Widow is Black Widow, but Vision is definitely a top character. I think he has a higher place in our hearts and in this game than people think he does. But yeah, I guess this is it, and see you guys next time.